let's take a look at the teams here. We're going to start with Team Chicago just to see the composition. And you have 3 really strong players. Royal Heart version 2, we are updated to the latest patch. Dual Kevin, right, of course, a man of 2 minds. And Shadow, who plays like an old man. A great team for Chicago on their side. Shadow, one of the best players in the world when it comes to Tekken. Well, I would love to get to know these guys a little better. Let's take a look at Team Chicago.
I think Chicago is very strong as a region. Chicago isn't really known for fighting games, but when you dig deep into, you know, our FGC, we have a very strong community and multiple games. Just hoping we can prove it here.
Nice block.
Oh, the low. Guys, be careful.
One more low. Wait, one touch from either player.
Oh, the hop kick and the punish. Game
Yes,
number
sir.
1. 3 rounds clean. Shadow.
They need a rhombus stage.
The
A
longest stage.
rhombus-shaped stage. Just like it's a leaning square.
A leaning square.
That's
You
what
want
it
L? Okay, great block. Side step down for 1, 4.
Wake up with it. Sniffing out the low, getting the parry, and here comes this wall.
Oh, no.
Dropped it!
Yeah.
And the side, there you go. I like that from Shadow. Readjusting himself and realigning, getting himself maximum damage.
Yeah, lots of blocks done right there. Not dead, though. The wall messes up the combo.
Oh.
Goes for the launcher. Adamantis. Oh, the low again. Done. That is going to be that. And once again, Shadow closing it out. Team Chicago with the Safina on top of it. Range, I know you asked questions about that character.
Shadow already trying to send a message.
Gets the wall combo, some extra damage. Oh, okay. Huge lead right now for Shadow already. Got Chungi in rage, but the low parries. Oh, the wall saved Chungi's life. Now he has the positioning with Shadow against the wall, but the low. Right,
Able to get the
Chungi's in
starburst off of it
rage.
too. Yep, safe.
Ah, there's the low parry. We've seen it. We ain't letting it slide anymore.
And it was great too because it left him just outside of rage range as well. Oh, one more hop kick. And Shadow ties the setup 1-1 just like that.
Oh.
One barbell over Chungi. Yeah, he's just going to run away.
Yeah.
Nice.
Time was just getting too low there at the end, forcing Shadow to kind of make a last-ditch effort to just get in and get some damage, but...
Exaggeration station. I thought it was going to be a DDT, but no, it was an arm bar.
Oh, no,
it was an arm bar. An arm
saw what
drag?
happened last time. The mix-ups. Scarecrow 4. Oh my god, put him face down. There's the plus frames.
How you slide up a wall? That is crazy. My goodness, was it that ferocious? Oh, the low parry. The young boy got it.
Shadow20z.
The Shadow, 20 ounce.
Forward 1 after the wall standing 1-2.
Oh, the legs. Legs. Oh, my goodness. Bully mode. He seen him at 3 o'clock.
You see the spinaroonie? Do a double take, and then the mid. That is good stuff. Shadow20z gonna get a point for Chicago.
So we are tied up beats, as you said, 10. Of course, Eunice, First Blood from the Royal Heart, and of course, who answers back is Nephew for Street Fighter 5. So now it's 1 apiece. Now we're gonna move on over to Tekken 7. See the faded bout with Shadow and Mr. Nash. I'm not even gonna say Jimmy J Train. I know he lost the hair, so he don't call himself Mr. Nash, but I like it. I'm pretty dusty when it comes to
Mr. Naps definitely has a lot of history in that name.
Yes.
So I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This guy has been in the scene in multiple games, top contender in multiple franchises. So this one's going to be interesting because Jimmy, although I thought he was the best player of Saturday, I do feel like Shadow is one of those guys that can upset Jimmy. And I'm not saying that as Shadow's not that good of a player. I'm saying that the caliber of Jimmy is just so high, but Shadow has gotten so good over this last year. So he's definitely trying to inch himself into that top contender spot in the United States scene.
Jimmy trying to get that espacio right now, looking for that whip punish opportunity. Whoa! Get launched.
Is able to end it there with, and you see Shadow constantly going low. That is the way Zafina needs to open up her opponents. Once again, counter hit. Jimmy getting a little antsy, but he stepped around. Wall's behind her. Shadow fighting off well. Nice mix up there. In the stance transitioning, making it difficult for Jimmy to make a read.
This is yoga at its finest, high-level yoga. Oh,
I love him going for the dash 2 in that combo because it was off axis. Make sure you get the screw.
Get launched, NASA.
Whoa,
what is that? What is that? I thought that was a super.
Yeah, spends the rage, got the plus range, went for a mix-up. There's the counter hit.
Wait a minute. We definitely going to have to go for a reset here. We need the maximum damage. Where are we going? 5. Oh! Looks like this. It looks like
Does he have time?
Oh!
Is that it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's
Right
enough.
on time.
Catch it, blocks.
Uh-oh. Oh, KO. Sip of that coffee, KO. Good game. Peace out, Shadow.
Shadow.
Adds 1 to the board.
Prove me something wrong. Looking good. And that's a big win in my opinion, especially considering that there is the definite possibility in this matchup for them to go the full 7.
That's not a walker. Oh! My
And try to
lord!
use the unblockable again or relax.
That
Jimmy,
meniscus.
relax.
That's Mustang, possibly. Who knows? Wow, I didn't even notice.
Well,
Check in from Shadow, looking good. A couple of hits away to seal the deal. Jimmy, though. Oh, plus range. What's going to be? Okay. The legs. I know it's coming. I know it's everybody. Oh,
hey, the low parry, 3 straight.
Oh my God. Are we going to game 7? It looks like it. 2 more combos away. Actually, no, in this case, it might be 1 combo away. The low parry, right on time. Shadow says, do not touch my beautiful legs. Bataka Barrage. Oh my God. Tipper tap now. Oh my God, every hit counts. What's gonna happen, Sammy? Oh!
Plus range.
Oh!
Right under the 4-3, and Shadow closes it out for Chicago as they move on to grand finals.
That was some clutch stuff. Oh my God, I wanted to see the game 7.
I wanted to see it too. I wanted to see it too, but we were still blessed with 2 great Tekken 7 sets, and both times Shadow was able to close it out for Chicago. Good stuff to him. An incredible game from them. Oakland, unfortunately, going to drop down. We're going to have them in that 3rd place game that we'll have right after this, but Chicago versus Seattle to finish off the day.
Now it's up to the Tekken 7 players, whom we have Shadow20z going up against EBM Eddie Boy Mang.
Eddie Boy Main back on the main stage. I mean, he's been doing
big
work
launcher.
for his team. He's been doing work for Team Chicago. Nice combo there. Block stun,
Oh,
power
the power
crush.
crush on that.
Oh, did he get a combo
Whoa.
conversion on the wall? Yo, Shadow.
Oh,
Okay. EBM in trouble. In and out. Like trying to just get to that space where Shadow's gonna second guess attack it. 1 more move is gonna do it. The next hit for Shadow could take this first game. EBM trying to find something in the quick low. EBM playing a dangerous game. Oh, okay, that could have been a lot worse.
could have been a lot worse, that's right. No big launcher.
Annoying him with the lows. Nice block and punish once again. Shadow, 2 games to none versus EBM.
Yo, slap him around.
Get away from the wall. Oh, the launcher! The wall messed up the combo.
No, not like this.
Back 3,
It doesn't matter what your name is. Don't break the wall down. Let's go.
Wait, the wall. He just did it again.
Eddie Boy's dropping it.
Oh my
He's
God.
dropping his team.
Oh, no, the reset. He wasn't ready at the launcher. Okay, the game, set, match, Shadow.
Shadow
Takes it over
20Z.
EBM. Oh my gosh, that sucks. Oh, dude.
That's phenomenal. The amount of composure from Shadow20z. He almost got his butt whooped, Steve, and he came back with the quickness.
What did I say? Old man Tekken. He was like, you know what? I know you're thinking you in control right now, but I'm going to wait for the perfect time. I'm going to wait for the perfect time to hit that switch and bring it back. Man.
Woo. He's one of those pro athletes that dress up as an old man and like schools people on the court. He's like, oh yeah,
Look,
back
that's-
in my day.
Oh,
to the wall, he gets it. 50,
big damage.
60%, dude,
Damn.
God almighty. His
Oh,
back is
wow.
broken. He's calling off work. Oh, I told you.
Perfect on top of it.
Eddie Boy is trying to find the gaps. Can't find it. Got countering for his pressure instead.
Wall right here. Big damage. Oh no, go for it. Reset instead. But still, just holding him to death. Anything Shadow20z hits EBM with will close out the match, and a perfect.
Saw that Shadow was getting a little overzealous on these lows. Not quite what he wanted. The readjustment from Shadow now at the wall. Back-to-back lows. And yeah.
Disrespectful lows. Tries to go for the launcher and ready with the downfall 1 to get the float. Shadow.
This is enough. More than enough, especially at that wall as well.
Jab, no break on the
Oh,
first two.
no.
Oh, no.
Nice.
4-1. Ties the set 2-2. Shadow back in control.
Oh, no. This puts Chicago in a very, very strong position against Eddie Boy Mang. The pressure is getting up there for Seattle. This is do or die time for EBM.
Good spacing already.
Backing away a little bit. Yeah, keeping it.
EBM needs to relax. He has the lead. He does not need to overextend no more.
Not trying to chill. He's not trying to chill.
15 seconds left on the clock.
Oh, the slide.
The
She
goal.
slides on her knees.
Yeah,
Ouch.
man, she's made a goal, bro.
Oh,
Again.
no.
Oh, my God.
The
that
rage
was
is
so
there.
cheap. That was so cheap.
Clutch.
Shadow.
Clutch.
Shadow. Oh, dude. He just waited to the very end to close out Shadow. Set point on his first part of Tekken 7. Shadow's defense is just looking too good right now. And EBM gets something started, but every time it's brought back down to earth.
We talked about his defense. Now look at Shadow20z. He's pressing on the gas. He's looking to end it right now. And he does with the perfect. Shadow20z takes it over EBM. And that's going to be your champ with Team Chicago.
Team Chicago taking it, relying on the skills of young Shadow. EBM putting up a valiant effort to be sure, and there you see it, just a clutch back and forth. But putting everything on Tekken, EBM would have needed another set before we even got back to the potential for getting them back in the game, and that's why you want to be aware of those strengths, those weaknesses across the board, and it's not an easy thing to do. Hands being shaken, and then of course, even still, Royal Heart though. Royal
And that's your
Heart
MVP
though.
pick?
I
That's
think
your
that's my
MVP
MVP. Royal Heart with the clutch. I mean,
Also, round of applause for the guys over in Seattle. Team Seattle played their hearts out. Again, it almost came down to a tiebreaker situation. So shout out to Eddie Boy, keeping it alive, as well as the rest of them.
But Shadow, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I got to play with people that I didn't really know, and you know they relied on me, and I relied on them, and we all held it down for Chicago, and we did our best, and it worked out.
Total supremacy for Chicago. One more time, y'all, for Team Chicago. Your Conquest Finals champions, please. One last time for the people at home, the Warriors.